Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Sienna hybrid all-wheel drive in the color silver. Let's take a look. Starting out up front underneath the hood, we have the gas component of this hybrid energy system. It is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 245 horsepower, 176 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 3,494 pounds. Up front, LED headlights, custom daytime running lights, and we have that blue hybrid logo as well. Get along to the side here, you have your 17-inch alloy wheels. Blind spot monitoring is included on your side mirrors. We do have, of course, power side doors. We'll talk about that more on the driver's side. All of your rear windows come with factory tinting, and we have black roof rails up top. On the back here on the right-hand side, you have your LE hybrid badge. Sienna logo all the way across the back, and then your all-wheel drive badge to the left. Underneath the rear logos is where you'll find your backup camera. To open up your hatch here, reach underneath the logos, press the button, and lift upwards. Inside, of course, a second and third row seating. Your second row has a 40-20-40 split, which means this middle section can work independently from either side, or it can work as a 60-40 with the left-hand side working together instead of the right. Then in the rear for your third row, it is a 60-40, so the right again works independently from the left. As you can see, the seat is laid down flat. This way you can extend your cargo space forward while taking advantage of this extra deep storage space throughout the back. You can release your seats to lay down flat. There are different diagrams showing you exactly how to fold them in the different ways that you might want to, such as folding them forward, or if you want to use the Stow'n'Go method, you can grab onto this handle and fold it backwards, and then it will sit pretty well flush with this back trim piece, so that you have one large flatbed all throughout the back here. For your third row seat occupants, they do have access to their own charger ports as well as cup holder spaces. Then in the back, like we said, we have extra deep storage all the way across here. And at the bottom, you will find your carpeted Sienna mats in their original factory packaging in terrific condition. On the right-hand side behind this wall panel is where you will find your battery. To close up your space here, just reach up to your handle on the right-hand side and pull it down. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So, as we said, we have this little button, so to open it up, you can pull on your handle, or you can just press the little black button, and it will power slide right over for you. Inside, your interior upholstery is the gray cloth. There is the slight heathered texturing on your seats for a little bit of contrast. Second row seat occupants have their own armrests on the sides of the seats, as well as in the middle, as you can see right here. As we said, this middle section can work independently, so you can fold this forward for a little bit of storage space throughout the middle. And then if we look upwards on your windows, it's a little hard to access on the side I'm on, but we have this mesh paneling. This is your built-in sunshade. It hooks in up top here, and then it folds all the way down and goes flush into the body of the door here. As we can see, this helps to keep the sun out of everybody's eyes without impeding on your view. Then if you look on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, we have pouch storage. Back of your console, you've got your charger ports and then cup holders down below. And if we look up overhead, we will find your third sector air conditioning controls. This way in the back, your passengers can have their own control so that they don't disturb the temperatures going on up front, and it can be controlled from up front as well. We'll talk about that in a minute here. Of course, we have the Sienna rubber mats all throughout this unit, and you have the adjustments on the sides of your seats with little diagrams showing you how to use them so that people can get easy access to and from the third row. To close up your rear space here, there's a couple ways to do it. First of all, inside your doors, underneath this handle, you will find the little power button. You can give that a press. On the door itself, you can pull on the interior handle, or again, you can use the handle on the outside or the little button. For now, we will just pull on the inside handle, give it a pull, and it will automatically close itself up. Now, taking a look inside the driver's door, we have your power windows for front and back, window lock up top here, power lock system, and side mirror controls, as well as plenty of storage space. Front driver's seat is electronically adjustable, back, front, up, down, lumbar support. You have your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. Above that, you have your gas compartment release and power door off if you don't want everybody in the back to be opening and closing the doors by themselves. Then you have your traction control, automatic headlamps, heated leather steering wheel control, dash brightness, and odometer trip, and you have a little storage space right on top. While we're here, we'll take a look at this lower section of storage under your console, where you have an additional 12-volt adapter. Taking a look at the steering wheel, left-hand side controls for your dash display, hands-free communication, volume control, right-hand side radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, including sonar and lane departure. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience, audio, phone, apps, projection, info. You have a climate display here, which is really good, including for accessing some of your options for syncing AC and then the Eco Heat Cool option too. And then in your general setup is where you have everything from your Bluetooth connectivity, clock, you have theme color settings, voice connectivity, apps, etc. Audio listening includes AM and FM radio, full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and we have optional USB adapters throughout the unit as well. And then at the bottom is where you have your optional navigation. You can choose to opt into this through Toyota Connected Services. Bottom left corner is your volume, bottom right is your tune scroll. You've got your 4-ways to the left as well as your push start ignition. In the middle here is your climate control center. So for this, as we said, we have the options for controlling your third sector, and then we also have dual controls up front. So driver and front passenger can have their own temperature settings, or you can have everything synced up together and control the entire unit as one. You have 3 variant levels for heated seat controls for driver and front passenger, defrost for front and rear windshields here. Then underneath you have this storage space that goes all the way across your front dash. We do have little separators throughout the unit. This way things don't go flying from one end to the other while you are in motion. On the left is where you'll find a charger option / your USB. Then you have your gear shift. Behind that is your driving modes, including the EV and parking brakes. Plenty of cup holder spaces, including this one which can flip up and away. This little space, as well as the one all the way up front here, are really great for holding your phone in place if you don't want to place it on the ledge up front. And then inside of your console, you have additional chargers down below and plenty of extra deep storage space all the way through. Now looking upwards, first off, we have this neat little feature. Press that in, and you now have a reflective surface here. That way you can keep an eye on everybody inside your unit without having to utilize your rearview mirror to do that. Then you have your interior lighting controls, and on either side is your power door controls as well. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Sienna LE Hybrid all-wheel drive in the color silver. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.